senior officers, members of the Nigerian press, I'm highly delighted to welcome you all to this conference, which is undoubtedly crucial to rounding off the year 2023. Today, we are to deliberate on major security issues, x-raying some of the challenges we experienced, most especially in the last few months, and proffering solutions with a view to fulfilling our constitutional obligations of protecting lives and properties and preservation of law and order. In addition, this conference will avail us the opportunity of briefing the media on certain developments and the efforts of the Nigerian police force so far in tackling major crimes within the last 10 weeks. Firstly, let me sincerely commend officers and men of the force and other security operatives at all levels for the journey so far in the year 2023. We have done so much towards maintaining law and order and combating criminal activities, including kidnapping, armed robbery, banditry, insurgency, cybercrime, etc., to a level that is commendable under the circumstances we operate. I am delighted that our efforts in confronting the security challenges in the country are noticeable, with drastic reduction in crime recently witnessed in many parts of the country. I really commend you for your commitment, resilience, and doggedness in this regard. These accolades and praises, though very well deserved, are not meant to flatter you, but a recognition of your performances premised on the available achievements and empirical figures from various commands and formations across the country. For the sake of emphasis, I am pleased to inform you that within the last 10 weeks, the force recorded significant success in reducing crime rates across the country. This was attained through a combination of efforts involving intelligence-led operations, community engagement, and proactive policing. Within this period, our men were able to rescue a total number of 134 kidnapped victims, arrest 375 suspected kidnappers, as well as 578 armed robbery suspects in various operations across the country. A total of 431 suspects were arrested for rape and other sexual-related offenses. 724 suspects arrested for murder or homicide cases, while 2,343 were apprehended for other criminal offenses, out of which 433 were suspected cultists. The force was able to recover 419 firearms of various types and a total of 4,235 different calibers of ammunition. Aside these figures, the force recorded many breakthroughs in the investigation of some major crimes within the period. You will recall the deadly Oturukpo bank robbery of 28 October 2023, during which the divisional police officer, Oturukpo Division, and many other innocent Nigerians lost their lives, and huge sums of money carted away from the 3 commercial banks that fell victims to the bank robbery. The unrelenting efforts of our men, acting on both human and technically generated intelligence, paid off. The daredevil armed robbers were traced to their hideouts, where 2 of them were neutralized, while 4 were arrested and are currently in custody, assisting police investigators to track down others at large. The daredevil armed robbers were traced to their hideouts, where they engaged our operatives in a gun duel, and at the end of it, 2 of them were neutralized and 4 arrested. A total number of 9 AK-47 rifles and 4,000 and 13 rounds of 7.62 mm live ammunition were also recovered. Also, on the 14th and 15th December 2023, during a covert rescue operation carried out in Emohua local government area of Rivers State and Faskari local government area of Katsina State, respectively, 23 kidnapped victims, including kidnapped students of the Federal University Dusima, Katsina State, were rescued unhurt, while 2 notorious bandits fell to the superior firepower of police operatives after a fierce gun duel. Furthermore, unrelated efforts by operatives of the FCT command on the 4th and 5th December 2023 led to the rescue of 6 kidnapped victims at Kusape, Kwaku areas, where 3 notorious kidnappers terrorizing the area were overpowered during the operation. In other operations, a kidnap and cattle rustling syndicate in Katsina State was busted on 3rd December 2023, where suspected bandits were arrested in their criminal hideouts in Damaki village, Kafo, LGA of Katsina State, and 1 kidnapped victim in their custody was released unhurt, while 203 roasted cattle were recovered from the criminal elements. Furthermore, 3 suspects who were members of a gun-running and armed robbery syndicate terrorizing the Abuja, Katsina, and Nasarawa axis, supplying arms to bandits and other criminal elements were arrested. 1 AK-49 rifle, 5 magazines, 1,000 rounds of various calibers of ammunition were recovered from the suspects. On 11th December 2023, police operatives successfully rescued in Kwara village, Kadako, Nasarawa State, 8 Federal University Lafayette students were kidnapped on 7th of December 2023 in the state. The students were safely reunited with their families. In Anambra State, police operatives intercepted a consignment of illicit arms intended for distribution to IPOB ECN camps in various locations within the Southeast geopolitical zone, arrested a gun runner at Abuja Park, Onitsha, in possession of 22 semi-automatic pump-action guns and 625 live cartridges. Furthermore, the anti-kidnapping unit of the Imo State Police Command raided an IPOB ECN camp in Abo Mbase, during which one Ishaku Prince Jerry, a notorious suspect who had led several attacks on police facilities within the state, was neutralized, while 17 firearms, 260 rounds of live ammunition, and 3 Toyota Venza cars were recovered from the IPOB hideout. As we celebrate these achievements, let us also recognize that our work is far from being over. The Yuletide season presents new challenges and responsibilities, and it is our duty to ensure that citizens celebrate in an atmosphere of peace and security. This period traditionally comes with upsurge in activities in terms of social and religious gatherings, as well as movements across the Federation. It is thus imperative that we continue to proactively address potential security challenges. We should therefore increase the intensity of our anti-crime patrol and in place other crime fighting strategies, some of which will be discussed here today, to safeguard the communities where we function. We should also ensure strict supervision of our men in discharging their duties in a manner devoid of unprofessional conduct. Intelligence-led policing will remain a cornerstone of our efforts, and I urge you all to boost your intelligence capacity and leverage on cutting-edge technology to dismantle criminal elements terrorizing our communities. Emphasis should also be on synergy with other security agencies and collaboration with your respective host communities. At this juncture, I call on you all, strategic commanders of the Nigerian Police Force, to rededicate yourselves to the culture of excellence, professionalism, and discipline in the performance of your duties. Let our accomplishments over the past 10 weeks serve as a motivation for even greater successes in the future. Let me also remind you that the present police administration, under my leadership, will not tolerate acts of indiscipline and unprofessional conduct capable of projecting the Nigerian police force negatively. We must commit ourselves to discipline and projection of the core value of decent and modern policing amongst officers and men of the force. This is sacrosanct, and no one should attempt to compromise it. I call on all Nigerians to remain law-abiding and be security conscious during this festive period. We should embrace peaceful coexistence and shun all forms of violence. Youths are enjoined to stay away from drugs, fund seekers to be moderate in their dealings, and accord respect to one another as well as to all security operatives deployed across the country. Citizens and everyone doing business in Nigeria are enjoined to volunteer information to the police. Such information given will be treated with utmost confidentiality. I assure you all of our commitment to a new policing vision anchored on discipline and professional competence, guided by the rule of law, driven by service and passion for excellence, to the admiration of Nigerian citizens, in aid of economic prosperity and social political development of our beloved country. Thank you all for your attention. I wish you Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Thank you, the IGP. Those messages